What's good, y'all? I hope y'all been taking care of yourself. And today I am going to show you all how to make this shit.
Disclaimer, my speaking game ain't perfect yet, but we still getting this knowledge out of here. If I stumble or mess up, it's all part of the process, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for sticking with me while I level up. Let's get it. It's 10 months ago. Alright, cool. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm trying to get my mood up right now, bro. Hey, let's go, bro. Alright. Let me just get in my mood, bro. Alright, what's good, y'all? This is WierdKid, and I'm back again. Let's just get straight to the fucking video, which is the fucking track, bro. ISOxo type shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be waiting 10 months ago, and then here I am. That's tough. Blame me. Excuse me. Excuse me. 10 months ago, that's tough. Alright, let's just get straight to the fucking video. Let's just break it down, bro. The drums, man. First one is the drums, you know what I'm saying? The kick and the snare. Yeah, some 808 too. Well, this is not fully 808, but kind of kick effects X 808. Remember the sidechain, man. Yeah, and some 808 too. Alright, next one is hi-hat. This is the first pattern. Simple as that. And the next hi-hat sounds like this. You know, tick, 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 like a shorter one. Next one, some bunch of crash and rides. You feel me? And this is the complete drums. Sounds like. Yeah, like on this currently pattern on this hi-hat, I created double. First one, just a regular one, then I copy it, like just left click and left click, put it, let's say I wanted to create it like this, you know? I just left click on this right here, like just turn it down. Like, why the fuck I didn't get this feature? Yeah, why the fuck you don't get it? Because you need to update your FL Studio. No offense, but just update it. Update your FL Studio and then you will get this feature right here. Then you will make this currently sound. Yeah, that's the hi-hat sound. So let me just break it down on the kick first. The kick, I put some effects on it. This is the kick sounds and some effects on it. Transient shaper from Kilohertz. This is what it looks like. And next plugin is Fresh Air, you know, looks like that. Pro Q3, you know what I'm saying? Right here. Without the effects, it would sound like this. Just normal. Just a kick. And then when you put those effects, it sounds like this. Nice. Next one, I would choose this effects type of kick X or slash 808. It sounds like similar to Skrillex Psycho Mode bass, but I chose from 808, which is this is the original one. It sounds like this. Yeah, and then I just, you know, cut it down a little bit from looking like this. Cut down, put it on here, and then choose this right here. You know, make it like that. And then you connected your 808 to a mixer, which is do this. Just left click on the track. It will just automatically choose what track is available, which is for FL Studio. It's just for, like, shout out to FL Studio. Like, why the fuck only 125 mixer channels? That sucks. I need more. All right. So when you click on track, it will automatically choose whatever mixer channel that's available. And then you put some Pro Q3. You just cut the low frequencies, bro. And then Saturn 2, the preset was D-Impact. I don't know what changes I did, but yeah, it looks like this. You can pause the video and then did on your own. The next plugin that I use is Valhalla Room. It looks like this on the early and the late. Yeah, basically like that. Next one is OTT right here. OTT look like that. Next one, Pro Q3. I don't choose those low frequencies. I just cut them down and then, fuck around with some little bit of frequencies on here. Next one, feed clip, for clipping or clipper or whatever. So your sound's not, fucked up. And then it sounds like this. And next one, when your single channel or your mixer channel gets full like this, it's only available for 10 slot for one mixer channel. So I would connect to another mixer channel like this. So let's say you on 18 mixer channel, you just left click on whatever this arrow pointing up. You just left click and then you will do that. Or sometimes I will do right click and route to this track only. Like basically, if you don't do that, you just left click like this, you will get double. Sometimes you will get from master to your effect sound, and then you got both sound from different channels. Let me just break it down again. All right, here I am from the future, coming back again. My bad for the bad, explanation type shit. So this is the good one, explanatory material. And what I'm saying is, if you trying to create a sound, let's say I wanted to make a fucking 808 or a sound, maybe, Let's say I want to create a sound of fucking lead, quick lead like this. And then I wanted to put a bunch of effects. Let's say I put OTT into it, a little bit. And then I put effects on it, reverb. Let's say all of this, slots was getting full. Slot 1 to 10, it gets full, okay? And then, fuck, I wanted to create more effects, but I don't know how could I make it? How could I create another effects? Simple. You just, whatever mixer channel that you are choosing currently right now, you could just, like, as we can see, or you can see currently right now, mixer channel number 3, as I'm using for the sample, is connected to the main mixer channel. So I wanted to add another effects, like I said, or I wanted to create another effects on it. But you get full on the slot. You don't have empty slot. Let's say all of this shit full, Then you want to create another one. Like say, this sound have too much loud, sub bass or whatever. You just could do it by right click and route to this track only. Do this like that, and you just have a new mixer channel that you could edit your sounds of. That's what I'm saying, bro. Simple. So I'm from 18 to connected to 19 mixer channel, and then I named it effects. On effects channel, I put some Valhalla room. It looks like this, early and late. Next plugin, fresh air, 41 x66. Next plugin, Pro Q3. I just cut the sub frequencies and did mess around with the knob or whatever you want to call it. This next one is Pro Q3 again. I just cut those sub bass and I did some, I draw a mountain Everest on top right here, and it would sound like this. Without those effects, it would sound like this. Just a regular one. And when you did those effects that I explained earlier, it sounds like this. Nice. All right, we move on to the next sound, which is 808 right here. The 808, I use 3X oscillator, which is a default plugin or a free plugin from FL Studio. The first plugin is I choose this icon, which is just a wavetable or whatever you want to call it. And I turn it down on this knob right here to -12. And then you will create your own 808. Let's say you create this 808 pattern. Yeah, let's say you created that, and I wanted to make that 808 have a noise sound. So I duplicate a plugins, which is the same plugin, 3X oscillator, and then I choose this, icon right here, a dice icon. And then I don't know why I put +24 on this knob right here. And when you combine it with the 808, without it, yeah, that's the noise sound. Yeah. So the first effects that I did on the 808, I put some wave shaper to make it, louder and, I don't know, make it a little bit bright or whatever. And the next one, I put fresh air to make it brighter, of course. Fruity IQ too. I boost the low frequencies, put some soft clipper right here, and Serum effects. The Serum effects did the distortion. I chose top, I chose off, and drive was 67. The mix was 49%. I connected from this number 6 to number 7 mixer channel, and then I added a new plugin again, which is Fruity Balance. Maybe this plugin just to reduce a little bit of volume I think maybe it's too loud, and then I just reduce it by minus 1.4 decibels, and I put a new plugin, OTT. The depth was 100, and this is what the graph looks like. I don't know what it's called. It is what it is. Then the next plugin is Soft Clipper. If you can see all of this plugin, why you put saturation and then you don't explain it? Look, I turn it off, so nothing to explain, bro. So all right, we're moving on to next sounds. This is the 808, you know what I'm saying? Without no effects, it would just sound trash. So you need those. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. All right, we're moving on to the next sound, which is snare. This is what the snare sounds like. All right, this is without no effects at all on the snare. I don't know what episode this snare is coming from, but I did on myself, and that is the snare right there. And I believe I put some reverb and some bunch of effects on it. So let's talk about the first snare, which is right here. I put some transient shaper from kilohertz. You know, this is what it looks like. And the next plugin, I just cut some sub basses and did some, you know, weird ass fucking, you know, and ensembles, 6 voices. This is what it looks like. Motion sign. Next one, Valhalla Room. This is what it looks like, bro. Hold on. This is what it looks like. Next plugin, the same one as the previous, but it seems different because I wanted to did those long ass reverb. Without it, it just sounds dry, bro. You know, and I did those, you know, long as reverb. I did this. This is what it looks like, the early and late. And then I just, you know, just touch this, whatever you want to call it. Then you go here, then you go browse parameters, and just left click or whatever you want to tweak. You know, let's say I want to tweak the mix. And then I just touch this, you know, it will automatically choose whatever you're tweaking. You know, let's say I want to tweak the pre-delay, it automatically choose, or the mix automatically choose. So on the mix, right click and create automation clip, and then you just draw this automation looks like this, like right click, whatever, until it looks like this. You will get it, you know what I'm saying? So this is what it sounds like. So my bad. So this is what it sounds like. And from those long ass reverb, I just cut it down again. Like I'll build it up like, you know. So if I don't cut it out, it would took those long ass reverb, like sounds like this, you know. And I don't want that. So I wanted to just make it louder and then cut it like that. The next snare is, which is right here. It sounds like this. Yeah. Sounds like that. This is the original one. It sounds like that. Sounds like drum and bass sound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I did some effects on it, which is firstly I connected to the main snare on mixer channel number 5, if you can see, number 5. And then the second snare is number 32. And then I connected to number 5 mixer channel. And I put some effects on it. Pro Q3, you know, just available on the mid sound. Fresh Air, Pro Q3 again, and Valhalla Room. And this is what it sounds like. With the main snare, it would sound like this. Yeah, basically. All right, we're moving on to the next sound, which is hi-hats. I don't think I put some effects on it. Maybe, or maybe not, bro. Maybe. Number 10, nothing. All right, next is Ride. This is a Ride. I put some Pro Q3, which is a EQ. Next sound is Crash. You know the drill. Is from Barely Alive sample pack. You should get it. Sounds great as fuck. And I put some effect. Yeah, I did. I put some Pro Q3 and OTT. Sounds like that. Next one, Crash Pink. Put some Pro Q3. Again, like no sub bass at all. I don't want those crash or sounds to mess up with my 808. So I just cut it and I did this pattern. Simple. All right, we're moving on to the next sound, which is the sound effects. Yeah, it's from Remedy. And next one is right here. I just got it randomly from Reddit. Turn it up! Yeah, turn it up. And then next one. Next one. Turn it up! I did some effects on it. Yeah, it was crazy though, but hold on, let me explain it to y'all real quick how the fuck I did that. It was number 27 on mixer. All I did is I put the sample first, the main sample, and as the main sample created, I just duplicate it to make it a different type of sound. Like, let's say I put the main sample and then I chose this icon right here. Let me just do this real quick. Like, left click this icon and then you chose this make unique sound, and then just chop it up till you make this kind of, you know, repeated sound. And what I did, I just put some effects on it. The first effects that I put is a plugin called Shaperbox 2. I just only use pen. Like, let's say you look like this and then you choose pen, it would look like this. You chose this pattern or whatever it called, and you chose on, you know, 1/4 or 1/4T tripled type stuff. So you just left click and then turn down the mixer or the mix by 30%. So it just sounds like left and right. Then you put some Valhalla room, a reverb, so it would sounds like you in a space or sounds on space. And I did some automation too on it by left clicking on this icon and browse parameters, and you find a mix, right click on it and create automation clip, and you create this automation looks like this, so it would sounds like this. Yeah, it sounds like that. So this is the complete sound. Alright, we're moving on to the next sound, you know what I'm saying? So let's just moving on to the next sound, which is right here, reverse reverb. You know how the fuck I did it? So basically, I just recorded a sound. Let's say, alright, I didn't explain it yet, the sound design on how the fuck I create the lead, but I'm about to explain it y'all how the fuck I create those reverb sound. So let's say you have this kind of sound of lead. Yeah, those kind of sound, and then you want to create those, you know, those reverb type sound. So how the fuck I create it? So a bunch of mixer channel, I gathered them around to finally connect it to a one mixer channel, and then when all of those sound combine into a one mixer channel, I just put some reverb on it, reverb, and then Edison. Where is it? Edison. So you just, you know, make a long reverb sound, and then just left click on this record and then press play. You will get those, you know what I'm saying? You will get those fucking reverse, you know, reverb like this. Let's say I wanted to cut it down, and then I wanted to make it reverse. I would grab this icon right here. Let's say I left click and put it on right here. And the first sound, it would sound like this. Let's say it sounds like that. And you click this icon right here or this button. It would reverb your sound. Yeah, it was smart though. So let me just delete it again. So this tutorial would be fine. Let me check on myself if I was recorded. Yeah, I did. We're moving on to the next sound effect, which is gunshot. Yeah, nah. Yeah, those zip sounds. And then we're moving on to the next sound, which is right here. A hybrid trap with some, you know, synth, remedy synth. I put some vocals too. How the fuck I get this type of, you know, samples or a vocal samples? I just did some, you know, a search on YouTube or a Reddit called funk sample or funk vocals samples, whatever, some acapellas or vocals or audios that you get from the internet. This is the complete sound. Yeah, that is the complete sound. And then I did some effects on it. This is the original one. Like, let's say it sounds like this. Yeah,
Big L.
Yeah, and then I chose this mode right here. I chose Stretch Pro. Then I pull it up to this currently right here. Then again, I put some effects on it. I put some effects like manipulator, a little bit of stereo from here, from 0 to a little bit on the mid. The dry or wet was 100. Detune currently at right here, and I turned up the pitch, my bad, the pitch little bit to plus 700 cents. So it would sound like chipmunk, but at the same time sounds sci-fi alien type vocals. Yeah, it's dope as fuck. And then I put Fresh Air, Pro Q3, OTT, and Ozone Imager. I would make it sound on the middle, and it basically sounds like this. Yeah, simple, bro. So that is the complete sound effect sound. I just combined those hard trap lead or screech with this fucking sample, those samples. This automation is basically a reverb automation to just make a long reverb. And this right here on this below right here, it's a balance or fruity balance for a volume. When it's supposed to be sound, I turn up the volume, and when the snare hits or whatever the bass hits, I just turn it down so nothing disturb the 808. You know, like that, bro. I just put some fruity balance, right click on it, create automation clip, and did this, you know, type of automation shape. So if you put it up, it would sound, you know, louder. You know, and I don't want that. So I just turn it down and it sounds like this. Simple, bro. All right, we're moving on to what else? All right, we're moving on to the sound design. Nah, still, I had some sound effects right here, which is high tone riser. Yeah, you would listen that so much from ISOxo because he uses that a lot. Maybe not, or maybe, you know, I'm just, you know, made that up, or maybe whatever. And I had some vocals again. Check it. Like sounds like check it, you know. I just chop it up, find the best phrase, and then phrase. Yeah, the best phrase, and it says check it. Then I did this. Check it. With some Cardi signature chants like why, and I was saying why. That's the signature from Cardi. Moonboy again. This is a sound effects from Moonboy, a sample pack encounter, laser sound, and I did some automation so it would sound cleaner. If I don't do it, it would just, you know, kind of not clean. And I did this automation so it sounds cleaner. And I fuck with that. I like that. Next sound is a brass, which is from Moonboy, if I remember. Right here, it is a brass right here. Yeah, it's just a regular as bass brass. And then I chop it up, make it shorter from like this. Let's say you drag a sample and then it looked like this. You just chose this slice and then just slice it like this, or you can turn off this icon right here on your FL Studio and press C or P. P for pen and C for cut. So you just press C on your keyboard, left click, you know, did this, and then press P again on your keyboard and then right click to delete it, the previous sound. Same both as the process, you know. C for cut, P for pen, and then delete it, you know. And did this, you know what I'm saying? Just make it shorter type of sound. And then you create this type of sound. And I did the pitch difference. So let's say I wanted to up the pitch like this. You know, this is different, right? It plus 1 semitone like this. So what I did is from this sound, I just left click right here, make unique sound, and it would appear as sharp 2, you know, as number 2. And then I just change the color, you know, so it have the difference or make it easier for me to looking at it. And I just go like left click and I go to this, you know, gear right here or whatever the icon means in English. And then I'll just right click on this, you know, this piano, so it just have that upper or pitch up sound, because without it, and then if you go up, it would just keep, you know, pitch it up. I just, you know, plus one semitone. So you yeah. And then what I did is on the effects, I put some reverse reverb again, but at the first plugins that I use is Serum effects, which is just a filter on it, ring mod. The cutoff was 672 hertz. If you couldn't find where the ring mod is, you just left click here, misc, then ring mod. This is what the settings look like. Reso, drive, and mixer or mix, the wet knob, 15%. All right, we move it on to next plugin, which is Pro Q3. No sub bass. I pull up right here and here, and turn it down some weird ass sound right here and right here. Moving on to next plugin, OTT. Again, this is what it looks like. Next plugin, thermal. The preset is agitated lows. Maybe I just switch it this whatever the visual is called, but I just switch it from maybe here to here, so it just, you know. And this is the advanced fucking settings look like. Moving on to the next plugin, Valhalla Room, looks like this. This is the reverse reverb sounds like. Without it, it just sounds dry. And with those reverb, yeah, how the fuck I did that? Like I said, open up Valhalla Room, you know, tweak some sound, make it longer, and then you turned out your mixer, whatever this called, mode call, and then you go here, and right click on the mix, create automation clip, and as you show to what it called, view playlist as like this, I want you to draw it looks like this, so it have those sounds like. Yeah, if you draw it as you want it, you will get the sounds that you want it. Moving on to the next sound, which is the, you know, the main lead or whatever you want to call it. Let's start from the perk sound. This is the perk sound first, or the effects. I don't know. It's just a sound that sounds cooler with the main lead sound. Hold on. So basically, I put some perk first. Yeah, it sounds like that. The original sounds like this. Yeah, I know. It's just weird. So the first thing I do, I put some Pro Q3, you know, no sub basses at all. OTT again. Why the fuck? What, like, if you wanted to ask, why the fuck no sub bass, bro? Like, why no sub bass? Because if you don't cut your sub bass on certain effects, let's say on your snare you have those lower frequencies, you don't want that to mess up with your 808 sometimes. Well, you could did it, no rules to music, but I don't want my perk or beside 808, I don't want those low frequencies. I just want a clear 808 with no disturbed sounds. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I just cut the low frequencies and did some little bit of, you know, yeah, I don't know. OTT again, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Fucking mosquito just passing me by. Serum effects, I put some filter and compressor. The preset was comms on filter. This is the cutoff settings looks like. Reso, drive, damp, and mixer or mix. Next one, compressor. This is just, I think I don't touch it at all on thrust to release. Yeah, it's just the same settings, but I turn up the gain by 12.4 decibels, and then I turn on the multiband. The percentage was 100, and the mix was 102. Next plugin, Ozone Imager purposely for sound that you wanted to make wider or, you know, on the middle. I don't know what is the best explanatory words is. Whatever the fuck I'm saying right now, it is what it is. This plugin is basically make your sound wider or basically on the mid. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know, I'm learning. All right, thank you. Pro Q3, next plugin, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. What the? Next plugin, Pro Q3, you know what I'm saying? I cut the sub bass and did some tweak around here and here, you know, and this is the complete sound. And again, I connected to the main mixer channel, which is number 17. I connected to, wait, hold up. Number 17, and this is what it sounds like. You know, all of those sounds on mixers channels connected to one mixer channel, which is effects. I would name it everything because every sound's connected to this, but fuck it, I'm gonna keep it the effects X named. So let's move it on to the next sound, which is the lead or flute type of sound. The first thing I did was I put a flute into it. A flute. Hold on. It is a flute. It's from Kashmir sample pack. I think, yeah, it is. Kashmir Flute 12 Melody 198E Arabic 3. I think it was a loop flute, but I chop it up inside Edison, and I just chose this, short by, tweaking this two knob, make it longer or shorter, but I don't want it, so I just wanted to make it shorter. This, and then I pull up this sample to a mixer. So it is number 21. It's right here. Why the fuck it called Serum? So basically, what I did first, it was a patch inside of this project. It was from Sick Hybrid Trap Season 1, if I remember. But I basically saved a FL rec. So you would just, you would get from inside of my Google Drive, sample pack or Serum presets, whatever it's called. And then I just, open up some sound. Like, let's say right here, a STUCA shutdown or, FL rec, whatever that I wanted. And then I just copy it from the first, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now, but I hope y'all get it though. But basically, it is a sample or it is a sound from Serum. Without this FL rec, it just sounds like this. Sounds like this. Sounds lame and weak. And I have a previous FL rec from my previous video, so I just pull it up and then it sounds like this. And then I want my flute to sound powerful as the Serum sound. So I just, basically right click on Serum and then left click in this name. Save mixer track state as. You left click and hold that one and choose what mixer channel that you want to choose. Let's say on number 15, right? Or my bad, number 50. I just hold it and then release the mouse. Left click, it just loaded up like that. And from there, I copy this, Serum effects to number 21 from 14 mixer channel to 21, and then maybe I did some changes on it too, cut it a little bit on Pro Q3 RC20 retro color. I add these presets or this sound. So basically what I did right here is I turn on the noise, the distortion. I don't think I use digital at all because right here currently at 0%. So what I did is noise, I pull it up to 30%, then distort at 18, and I turn up the follow knob and then choose white right here, because if you turn it down, the noise would just keep going. Like that. You don't want that. You want that noise to follow the sound as it gets played. You get it? Type shit. Yeah. And then on the distort, I chose iron, and I don't know what I did, but it is what it is. Moving on, Fruity Peak controller. It was an automatic automation, but I don't use it in this project. Let's just move it on. Next plugin is Valhalla Room right here, to make a little bit of small room reverb, and then OTT. This is what it looks like. Next plugin, Pro Q3. You know what I'm saying? I did some little bit of, and then moving on to next plugin, Fruity Balance. I just turned it up to make it louder, bro. Make it louder by 4.5 decibel. And then I pull up a soft clipper plugin, so the sound's not clipping at all. And then I put some fresh air to make it brighter and sounds fresh air. And then ozone imager too, to make those sounds in the middle, not wider, not so much loud and left and right. When you use headphone, you could notice the difference. Those sounds on like wider or thinner. So that is the flute FL rec, and we're moving on to next sound, which is from XFER Serum. This is a patch. All right, this is a patch from Season 1 Sick Hybrid Trap tutorial videos. What I did is I just use this patch and then tweak a little bit of maybe on distortion and compressor. Maybe this is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? And the next sound, which is right here, I choose a different wavetable, which is from analog, and then choose basic shapes. I turn it up the WT pose to number 6, so the wavetable looks like this. You know, the setting is still the same, you know, LFO, whatever, you know, just connect it to whatever it is, and then maybe tweak a little bit of 2 on effects. You know, it's look like this. And on the third Serum preset, or the third Serum sound, I did some different wavetable again, which is looking like this. And if you notice from before, I had some noise from 2 previous sound from Serum, and on the third Serum, I just turned it off. Basically, I don't want those noise at all to ruin the track, but I did a different, you know, waveform or wavetable, and put some -6 on this fin or fine, whatever tuning is. And on the previous one, I think I turned down this octave by -1 octave on oscillator B. Yeah. On the third sound, which is a perk again, this is just a perk. This is the original sound without no effects at all. Just a, you know, just a perk. And then I put some effects on it. First one is OTT. Second one is OTT. This is the first one looks like. You can pause the video and then did on your project. Same on the second one. The third one is Fruity Soft Clipper. And fourth is Pro Q3. No sub bass at all. Tweaking a little bit on the highs. Next plugin, Serum effects. I turn on the distortion, filter, compressor. Preset was Tub of Drive 22, mix 100. On the filter, comps right here and right here. Cut off 54 hertz, 39, 12%, 22%, and 100. Compressor, nothing changed at all. I just turn up the gain, and yeah, just the gain. Turn up the gain by 8.8 decibels right there. I added another OTT. This is what it looks like. Next one, RC20 retro color. I pull up a preset inside of the RC20 retro color and maybe tweak a little bit on this EQ. Maybe I tweak this right here and right here. You know, choose this, choose that. Tweaking on whatever the knob is. And moving on to the next plugin. Again, no sub bass on Pro Q3 and tweaking a little bit of sound. Don't know why, but I wanted to make it a clear. I wanted to make the perk mix clean with the lead, you know. So I did this, and the last plugin on the perk is IFGI2. This is a free plugin, maybe, I don't remember, but what I did is I pull up the output knob to +8, you know, right here, this knob, and this is the sound with the effects. Hold on. Without it, with effects. Simple. All right, so yeah, basically that is the original lead main sound. It's that simple. It's from a patch. I just did differently, you know. So basically that is the sound. And look, listen. All right, like I said, this is the third time I record this video, and the previous 2 video I did and explained sound design, the full sound design, and then I got fucked up. Basically, yeah, whatever. It is a patch. Just get on my Patreon. You know what I'm saying? It's just a patch, bro. Like a basic sound without no effects, bro. It just like it's lame without no effect, bro. So this is the presets. You know, this is the original sounds. And with some FL racks, it sounds like this. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like that, bro. Yeah. And next one, what I did is I put some reverse reverb again. Yeah, which is right here. From, like I said, the everything mixer channel. I put some hold on fruity balance and OTT to make it all of them louder. And what I did on the reverb is I put some second effects channel or mixer channel. This is the main, you know, this is the first mixer channel. And then I connected to second mixer channel, which is from 14 to 15. What I did is just left click on this thing or right click, route to this track only. And then I named it X and colored it this color, this blue. And then I put some thermal, you know what I'm saying? This whatever it is, you know, blah, 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 like I explained, you know. Yeah, what I did is Valhalla room right here. Valhalla room, I put some Valhalla room. And then you go here, browse parameters, bro, like fuck. And then right click mix, and this mix knob, and then you create automation clip. You create this, you know, automation looks like. I don't think so. I think I don't explain this mixer channel, so let me just break it down real quick. What I did is I put a thermal, you know, without the second mixer channel, it sounds like this. And what I did is I just connected the first one to the second one because this first one is full, you know, no slot available. So I just connected to the second one, which is I call effects. What I did is this is the original looks like, and then I right click, route to this track only. It looks like this. And then I'm moving on to the next mixer channel. I put a new effects or plugins. The first one I did is put thermal into it. The preset is 808 Lover. This is what it looks like. You know, I don't know what I did, but it is what it is. Next plugin, Valhalla Room, just to make those little small room reverb type of sound. Next plugin, Pro Q3, you know, sub bass. I just cut them off, boost a little bit of, you know, right here and right here. Next one is Saturn 2. The preset is Gentle Saturator O. I think I just, you know, I just chose this preset and I did nothing, maybe or maybe not. Next one, Ozone 9 Imager. It is the same as Ozone Imager 2, but I don't know why I pull up this plugin, but yeah. I just make it, you know, not wider. I make it narrow. Yeah, like it said, narrows. Yeah, types. You know what I'm saying? I want it that sounds narrow or in the middle. Whatever, bro. Next plugin, Soft Clipper and Tape Stop. I think I don't use this at all. Next plugin will basically, if you're curious about Tape Stop is a plugin for, you know, making your sounds like this. Sounds like, hold on, like this. Like a tape stop effect, you know? All right, we moving on to Valhalla Room. Like I said, I make those reverb type sound. You know? And then after all, I put fresh air to make it brighter. Yeah, like that. And on the final mixer channel, I put Fruity Balance. So on the latest, you know, a break drums came in, or whatever you want to call it, right here. With some, you know, sound effects type stuff. Yeah. The main lead gets reduced a bit by the reverb. Hold on. What I'm trying to say is the loud ass reverb gets turned down a bit by this Fruity Balance. So it sounds like this. You know what I'm saying? I did what I did. So basically like that. So yeah. With the perk sound, it sounds like this. Yeah, like that. All right. That's it. So basically, that is the sound design. Sounds like. I hope I explained it the best. My English is bad too, but hey, my English starting to sound better because, you know, as I said, I'm speaking into existence. So I wanted to make my English sounds good so y'all can enjoy it. Y'all can, you know, understand me better with my English. But I hope this video gets into your brain, your smart brain. So, like I said, I hope this video means something to you. Maybe I'm missing out on some sound, but hey, I think that's it, bro. All right, if you want this project file as you want it, as bad as you want it, just go to my patreon.com/WierdKid. You know what I'm saying? Go to my Patreon and then just download it. This beautiful project, you know? I'm trying to get money right now, you know what I'm saying? This is advertising, so no bullshitting. I'm hustling, as y'all can see. I'm hustling, y'all hustling. We all getting money, bro. We all getting money. You get the money, I get the money. Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? As long as you work, as long as you take care of yourself, as long as you like fucking grind and shit, you gonna have what you wanted. So I'm grinding my shit. I'm saying good things to y'all. Hope y'all taking care of yourself. And I'm out. Peace.